Hello and welcome back to Action Sports for All, Season 2, Episode 2, with my good friend Jamie Hull. Not only is he a great guy, but he's also the #1 European scooter rider. So, let's get into this. Tell us a bit about you.
Well, I'm Jamie Hull, and I'm 19, and I'm a professional scooter rider, and I've been riding my scooter for like 10 years now. It's quite a long time.
Yeah. So how did you get started?
Well, really, I just watched a YouTube video of, I think it was Terry Price. It was like, he did like a backflip on the scooter, and I was like, whoa, I want to be able to do that, because I could do it on a trampoline, but I was like, it would be sick if I could do it on that, because I used to ride BMXs as well beforehand, and then I just went, can I get one of them for Christmas? And I got one, and ever since I've just practiced on that, and yeah, I've loved it every day.
So you've done really well. So what is it being like a pro rider?
It's really good. Like it's really good being able to like travel and like get paid for what you love. Basically, like it's like a job, and doing what you do, like loving your job, is just the best thing ever. And like being the UK and European #1, that was like one of the biggest achievements. And I've always wanted to be like the #1 in like the UK, and it finally happened.
Yeah. So talking about traveling, where is your favorite place to ride?
Favorite place to ride is definitely Claremont in America. The boxes are, and it's just the best place ever. Also Australia or Willyland, that's sick. Then Rampworks as well, Corby, all of them ones are like top tier. But Claremont in America is the best place.
What's your favorite trick?
Favorite trick? Probably like a flare triple whip or a full whip. Full whip or a finger whip. So them three, they're like the top things that I always do.
I've got to ask you, because we ask pretty much everyone, what is your shoe of choice?
Shoe of choice? Air Force One. That's because they have the bit. I'll literally just show you what happened to my shoes. So I had a pair of shoes for I think it was 3 weeks. I'll show you what 3 weeks of riding the scooter happens to. So I don't know how you flip this around. Oh, there we go. So basically, these are all sellotaped back together, as you can see. I drew a little face on it, but all that sellotape was because all of the corners ripped open. So that's every 3 weeks I get a new pair, and I've got a brand new pair here, all in white. I've rolled them in twice. And see this like stuff on it here? That's called, it's called shoe goo. And it protects that bit from ripping. It's like glue that you put on for shoes. And 1 second. It was actually in America where I found out about that. Like the shoe goo stuff, it just helps it stop ripping. But yeah, my go-to riding shoes at Air Force, but they last me about 3 to 4 weeks.
You're one of the first people that hasn't said Vans. That is pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, when I ride my BMX, I ride in Vans, but the Vans aren't like, the heels aren't really good, and heel bruise on a scooter is the worst thing you can ever get.
Yeah. So if you weren't a scooter rider, what action sport do you think you would take part in?
I think I'd be doing downhill mountain biking, because I do that in my spare time, and like I love doing that. And I think like if I stuck at that, I'd get like quite good at that. So ever since a young age, I was always on a bike. I was always on a mountain bike. So if I didn't do scootering, I'd probably be a downhill mountain biker.
Sick. So talking about skate parks, we're going to be doing a UK skate park tier list where I've picked a few different skate parks. You may not have been to them, but we're gonna rate them out of 10.
Okay.
So we're gonna start off Greystone.
Greystone, that is a solid. The thing is, it needs a box section. You know where like the street section is? It needs to be massive boxes on the like the resi and foam pit top tier. That's 11 out of 10. That's 11. Just needs boxes. I definitely like a good 8.2 for that skate park. Just needs a decent box section and some decent like massive quarters, and then it'll be a 10.
Sick. So Adrenaline Alley.
That has to be a 10. Like it's got everything. It's got the boxes. It doesn't have the foam pit anymore though, but that step up is amazing. I'd say it's probably better than the foam pit. Yeah, that's definitely a 10. It's got everything. You can't fail that park.
Adrenaline Alley. Oh, sorry, not Adrenaline Alley. I've just said that. Rampworks.
Rampworks it's got to be a 10 for me, because it's got the resi, it's got the boxes, it's got the quarters, and it's got the step up, which is my favorite type of ramp. So definitely a 10 for that.
Okay. Ramp 1.
Ramp 1, ooh. See, the box section's really good. And then, like, the step up and stuff. But there's not really, there is a big quarter, but it's either a big quarter or not a big quarter. And then the street section's really good. It's got, like, that little full pipe thing, which is quite good. But they took out the foam pit and the bowl was one of my favourite parts of the skate park and the little mini spine. So I'd give that about a 7.8.
Cool. So let's Ramp City.
Ramp City. Which one was that? Is that which one's that?
That one's in Blackpool.
Oh, I used to go there back in the day for ages. I've not been there in a while. I remember it having like the box had like a coping on the other side, and I landed on it once, and because it's got a coping on the landing of the box, I went flying. It's got a vert in that. I used to have a full pipe as well. Not been there in a while though, so I'll probably have to give it about a 6. About a 6 for that one.
House of Vans.
House of Vans, I've never been to that one.
No? From what you can tell from the
No.
outside though, what do you think?
I can't. From the name, I've never seen it.
Have you not seen inside House of
No.
Vans? You've not seen pictures at all?
Go on the type in House of Vans. We're just having a look on another phone.
Oh.
House of Vans skate park. I'll have a look. See what it's talking about. There we go. Oh, that one. That one looks quite sick, to be honest. Isn't that the one in like London, like underground?
Yeah, it's under the train station.
Yeah. It looks quite sick, to be honest, and it's unique as well. So I'll probably give that like a 6.5. I've never been there, but it's unique. It's underneath like a train station. Got a load of halfway. I'll probably get like 6.5. That one.
Sick. Projects in Manchester.
Project. That's quite sick. That one. It's just been redone. When I went, there was all like the outdoor bit, and it was wooden, but now it's all concrete. So I don't know what to judge it because I've not been to the new one. The old one, it was all right. It was hard to get speed for the box, so I'll probably give that one like a 5.7. But I've not been to the new one, so it could be more and it could be less.
It is quite good from what I can tell.
Yeah.
Mount Hawk.
Mount Hawk. Oh, they have a new box section which is quite sick, and they've got like all the new. I'd probably give that. I'd give that like a 7.2. I remember being there. Like I went there like the start of last year, and it was quite good.
So you've given Adrenaline Alley the highest score. That's the first on the show. I think the highest. Mainly, it's usually Greystone. What we've got.
Yeah.
Really interesting to see another take on it. So
Yeah.
you've recently got in with Nitro. How did that happen?
Well, like when I was younger, I was really good friends with Ryan Williams, and like I've always wanted to do that, like from like the start off. And they were coming to Rampworks, so I went to Rampworks whilst they were there, and like I knew Ryan Williams before that because I used to ride for Mad Gear, and so did he. And so I went to see him, and I was doing like loads of double flips over the boxes, and all the people are like, proper impressed with it. But as I was 16, I wasn't allowed on the mega ramp yet. So they were like, when you're 18, we'll call you up and then you can come do the shows. But they had a new policy brought in that under 16s, no, under 18s had to have a parent with them, but they could ride the ramps. So they gave me a call and was like, we're doing a show and you can do it. So each show, my mum had to come down and sign like a thing saying like, yeah, he's okay to ride. And I did the shows from then. Like I did the Nitro World Games and stuff like that in America. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm going to the Nitro World Games this year in October in Australia, which is going to be epic and I cannot wait.
Yeah. What would you say is the most important element at a skate park?
The most important element? Well, really, it's not like the ramps. It's more like knowing, like not snaking people. You know what I mean? Like making sure that you know like where people are coming from, like where to stand and like where not to stand. You know what I mean? Like the most important thing about a skate park is understanding where to be in the skate park, not just like being in one place. You need to understand like where people come from, where you need to look left and right. That's like the most. That's the most, I reckon.
Interesting. So, how did you get started with all your sponsors?
Well, my first ever like legit sponsor was Grit Academy. Like I won a competition. They did it back in the day, to like they did like competitions, and if you won it, you got sponsored for a year or 6 months. I can't remember. And my 6 months was over, so I didn't have a sponsor, and I went to D-side for the first World Finals, and I had my competition in the amateur comp, and Mad Gear, which was one of my dream sponsors, and five others was like, we want to sponsor you, we want to have you on the team, which was like amazing. And obviously, I went for Mad Gear as I wanted to always be with them. Like going to all the tours back in the day, I was like, I want to do that one day, and it came true that one day. So, but now I left Strict, and then I am now an Apex, and I've just brought out my signature deck, and I'm also sponsored by Oath Components, Skate Hut, which is in Greystone, and Core as well.
Cool. So, talking about people that make, equipment and gear, what is your favorite?
My favorite is definitely Apex and Oath. Like their products are amazing. Like the Apex decks are the best. The basically the Lamborghini of scooter riding. Like that deck it's just prestigious. It's manufactured in Australia. It's manufactured properly, and it's like the nicest dimensions like of the deck you could ride, and the bars are amazing. And Oath as well. I've got my own signature deck. I mean signature wheels. Sorry, and they are like I've never dehubbed a pair. Uh, they've been so strong. They've been amazing, and they always run so fast no matter what. And I've been riding like indoor and outdoor throughout lockdown, so they get a bit of wear and tear, and they're still intact. They're still perfect. And also, I ride for Core, and they do the best helmets and knee pads, and I wear the ankle pads as well. They do everything for me.
Sick. So, where do you see your career going?
Well, hopefully, I want to be the world number one day, which is like a dream come true if that ever happens. So I've been working, trying to practice my tricks, like get them on lock, and that's what I want to do. And then after scootering, I'm not sure yet. I just want to see where the wind takes me, to be honest, and keep living each day and focus on getting better and hopefully becoming world number one.
Sick. So, where do you see the action sports industry heading?
Well, I've seen like BMXing is starting to go into the Olympics, and I think hopefully, I think scooter riding might come into the Olympics soon, which will be like amazing. And there's all sorts of comps like the ISA and the new action space comps, which are like big prize money comps, which is like amazing for us as it like spurs us on to do better, because the reward's bigger. We want to push ourselves to show that we are the best, you know what I mean? So hopefully, yeah.
What is your bucket list riding spot? Whether it's a skate park or like a street spot, what is that bucket list?
Well, the bucket list is just our Willy Land in general. Riding that airbag, that's where you want to be. Just going as fast as you can, going as high as you can, and just absolutely sending the biggest tricks ever. And I've always wanted to go. Do you know outside the Etihad Stadium, there's that yellow circle thing. I always want to ride that, and I've never got to do that. So that's on my bucket list as well.
Sick. So, scooter riders get a lot of hate. What's your response to that?
Well, they get a lot of hate, and it's not like saying it's mainly skateboarders, but skateboarders don't really like the scooter riders, and some BMXers don't as well. But as time's gone on, like I feel they've got more respect for like the scooter riders now, as we've got a lot better. Like back in the day, like yeah. So as I was saying, like I think scooter, like the BMXs and the skateboards have gained more respect for really the scooter riders as we've got better. You know what I mean? Like when scooter riding first just started out, like there was little kids just riding around and stuff like that. But now, like kids are actually really good and like can like do amazing tricks. I feel like we've gained a lot more respect, really, and it doesn't really happen anymore. A lot of hate towards scooter riding, maybe in some parts like in America, it happened when I was last out there. Some skateboarders were like being a bit like, I'd say just a bit nasty, really. But then when I got on the skate park and did a few tricks, they were actually like okay with me because I was like, I shown them like what I could do. So it doesn't really happen a lot, but it still does happen. But as the sport's just growing and as we're getting better, we're all just they're all just giving like more respect for the scooter riders.
Yeah. So, a lot of people join sports and lots of different things. And
Yeah.
how do you keep your motivation?
I just keep my motivation by thinking like, what can I add to this? Like, what can I do for Instagram that'll make it look better? And like, what can I do to better myself and be better than anyone? Like, I always think like what I need to do to better myself and what I can do to improve what I'm doing. That's how I get like motivated just each day, just thinking of something I can do.
Interesting.
Mm.
So, the next question isn't really a question. It's
Yeah.
something we wanted to try, and it's the 45-second podcast. So we have
Yeah.
45 seconds, and we're gonna answer as many questions as possible.
Okay.
I'll get them ready in a sec. Get your
Okay.
get ready.
I'm born ready.
45 seconds are on the clock.
Right.
Are you ready? When I start going, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say something like this, or I'll say like a product, and you'll have to say yes or no, something like that. Okay?
Okay. I'm ready.
1, 2, 3. Pineapple on pizza.
No.
Coke or Pepsi.
Bit of both.
Okay. Xbox or PlayStation.
Xbox.
Apple or Android.
Apple all the way.
Favorite color.
Blue.
Favorite football team.
Liverpool, obviously.
Left or right-handed.
Right.
Red Bull or Monster.
Mango Loco Monster.
Okay. Instagram or Twitter.
Instagram. I've never had Twitter.
Tea or coffee.
I don't drink either.
Marmite.
No.
Favorite fast food restaurant.
Polish Chippy.
And it's done.
I smashed them questions.
You got through a fair few there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 restaurants. Not 12 restaurants, 12 questions. That's pretty good. You almost were at the end. I didn't have that many.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to do it as well as you did. Well, there you are. You're the first person to do it. If not, I would have to say where you've placed on the leaderboard, but you've done really well.
I'm at the top at the moment. That's where I am at the top.
Technically, you're at the top and the bottom.
Exactly. I'm both.
We'll have to wait for our next guest to see. Anyway, on to our next segment. Again, no more questions, but I don't know if you've seen any of the episodes before, but we like to do a little trivia. So I go online and I find out as many things about you as possible, and you've got to see if you can get them right. So it will be posts or whatever. You ready?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So, welcome to Action Sports Raw Trivia. Right, your first post on Instagram was in what year? I can give you ABC.
Was it in like 2014?
I don't know. Do you want the ABCs?
I do. I want to know.
Okay. Is it A, 2011, B, 2012, or C, 2013?
Oh, God. Oh, it might... 2012.
2012?
Yeah,
you sure?
Locking in my answer.
Okay. Unfortunately, you are wrong.
Oh.
It is 2011 was your first post on Instagram. It took me like a good 4 minutes to get all the way to the bottom of your Instagram to find
I've got some random stuff on that bottom of the Instagram. I swear I've got like a picture of hairy toes or something. I don't know why there is.
I've got no clue, mate. Now, when I went to the direct bottom of your Instagram, I started to scroll up and I tried to find sort of things that I could ask you about. So one of them was when I think it was the first time you flew to America and you flew with Air France. But the question is, what plane did you fly on?
I
do have ABCs again.
Yeah, I'll take the ABCs.
Okay, so A, a Boeing 747. B, an Airbus A350. Or C, an Airbus A380?
I'm going to go for C.
Going with
Because
C?
I've heard that a bit more. Like, I've heard people say that type of plane a bit more.
The A380?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Could be a 747.
No, I'm locking in my answer for C.
You sure with A380?
Yeah.
You got it correct.
Smashed it. I'm on it.
Yeah, it was the one of those massive double-decker ones. I didn't know if you were
Big
going
thing.
for 747 because 747 has been around so much longer than the A380. But there
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are.
I've just heard that A380 a few times.
Okay. On November 16th in 2015, how many followers did you make a post about reaching?
Oh, 100k.
Is that what you think? I again
know.
have ABCs.
Aye, ABCs.
You want the
Oh,
ABCs?
because I did a lot. I was doing like 40k and stuff. So
A, 25,000, B, 30,000, or C, 40,000.
oh, I think it's the 40k because I did a post for it. I'm pretty sure it's
You sure?
40,000. Yeah.
Unfortunately, you were wrong. It was 30,000 followers.
No, damn. Close.
Very close, very close, very close.
Only 10,000 off.
I know, very close. When I did scroll up a bit more, there was like a 40,000 one like right next to it. But
Yeah.
so
yeah.
you were on target. How many videos how many total views on your YouTube channel do you have?
Oh, YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So this is across all of your videos.
Alright, give me the ABCs.
Got the ABCs. Okay. So A. Oh, sorry. No. Sorry, I've got that wrong. This is how many videos on YouTube. Sorry. That's the next.
How many videos on YouTube?
Sorry. So A, 50. B, 100. Or C, 30.
I'm going to say 50.
You want to say
No.
50?
No, 30.
30?
I don't think I've done 50.
No?
I've done like 50 on other people's channels, but mine about 30.
You reckon? Are you sure?
Yeah.
It could be more.
You're playing mind games with me, yeah.
Am I, though? Am I?
No, 30. I've done 30.
Okay. Unfortunately, you were correct the first time.
Oh,
It was 50.
it was 50. See, my girlfriend's there, and she went on the phone then and looked through all the videos, and I said 50, and she went like that. She was like, no.
You're
Yeah,
cheating. You're cheating.
No.
So onto the first question I almost asked you. What is
Okay.
your total YouTube channel views? So this is across all your YouTube videos.
Oh, give me the ABCs.
I can help you cheat if you want. I can tell you where you can find the information. No.
Yeah, that's Social Blade, isn't it?
No, it's in the about section on your channel. There you are.
Oh, even know that.
What is your total channel views? A, 407,000. B, 559,000. Or C, 625,000.
I don't know I had that many views, to be honest. Has one of my views gone viral? Have a check. I'm going to say, did you say, what was the 500 one?
559,000.
I'll say that because it sounds like a precise number.
Okay, you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. Let's see. Were you correct? You were.
Oh, smashed it.
559,000. So you
I
got.
definitely didn't look on the browse thing on the other phone.
No?
No, not me.
No, I wouldn't see it.
Yeah.
So you got 2 correct. That
Two
places
correct.
you higher than a few people on the leaderboard, actually.
Yeah. Oh, where am I on the leaderboard?
Oh god, I would have to check. I believe you are 2nd or 3rd to the bottom.
Oh, what are you going to say top then? Was
Unfortunately
exciting.
not. I don't know if I
You know-
made yours a bit too hard. I'm not sure. That's what
Go
we'll say.
on.
That's what we'll say. Anyway, unfortunately, that is the end of the episode. So feel free to
Yeah.
plug yourself.
Make sure you follow my Instagram, Jamie Hull Official,
Cool.
and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, maybe add to those views.
I know I need to add to them. Maybe
Anyway.
the next video will be like, is it 600,000? Hopefully.
Yeah. Anyway, unfortunately, that is the end of the episode. Thank you, Jamie, for coming on. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Goodbye.
Thank you for having me.